Do you struggle with putting your curtains up? Are your curtains giving shower curtains or grandma curtains? I got you. In today's video, I'm going to show you the perfect DIY secret to making your drapes and curtains look fancy and luxurious. All right, family, let's head on over to Walmart. Okay, we need curtain rods. Let's look for the curtain rods. These are the kinds we need. This right here. See, this one is going to be for the long one. Whoa. Ooh. Okay. This is going to be for the long one. It's very long. There are two in there. I only need one though. But yeah, we need that. And then we need two of these. We need two of these. Okay, family, we made it back home. This is what the curtains look like. If you have been watching my videos for a while, you've probably seen this setup. I have tried different kinds of setups here, and I am just taking my time to really get this space or all the spaces in my home to where I really want them. So I try things out. If they work out, I leave them. If they don't, I change them. The fun thing about doing your home is you can do it at your own terms, your own pace, and according to your budget. So anyway, for a very long time, I had these sheer curtains here, which I got from Amazon. I will be linking them below, just in case you want to check them out. The length is 108 inches. They're pretty long, okay? So I got them from Amazon and they come in a pack of 2. So I ended up getting 4 packs. So 2 packs for the bigger window and 1 pack for each of the smaller windows. The curtain rods, unfortunately, I don't have a link for them because I actually got them from Home Goods and they are really nice, y'all. They gave an expensive type feel. If I see something similar, I'll try to link it. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the link for them, but you can get them at Home Goods or at home. All right, so these are the middle ones. I'm going to be putting this one underneath the black ones up there. And this is what's going to hold the sheer curtains. These are pretty simple to put up, and you'll see that here in a minute. Okay, y'all, so these are the curtains. I already showed you guys this in the previous video. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. I will leave a link below. Let's go ahead and put these curtain rods underneath that one, all right? All I'm doing here is taking my sheer curtains off of the curtain rods so that I can put them a little step down on the newer curtain rods that we just got from Walmart. This is the secret of getting that expensive, luxurious look without breaking the bank, because the curtain rods on top are kind of expensive. So if I had gotten the one that actually comes with the middle rod, it would have been even more expensive. And those ones are kind of hard to find as well. So this is the easiest way to DIY it, and no one will ever know unless you tell them, of course. So I'm using my hammer. First, I like to hammer the nail into the drywall just a tiny little bit, and then I take my screwdriver and screw it in because it makes it stronger than just hammering the nail through the wall. All right, so that is all I'm doing here. These are very simple to put up. You'll see here that I'm not even using a power drill. Again, if you've watched a lot of my videos, you know that I do everything the simplest way possible. You don't have to be an actual handyman to do any of these stuff. You just got to learn, right? Watch some YouTube videos and you'll be good. And that's exactly what I've done here, all right? I'm actually putting the newer curtain rod a little bit lower than the older one, and I'm also placing it in the middle of the older curtain rod. These curtain rods are pretty simple to put up. They come with the whole kit that you can use to put them up, and it's pretty simple to do, y'all. It's not hard at all. per design, like actual interior design, you're not supposed to have two different types of curtains on the same rod. So let's say you have the sheer curtains and the bigger, more drape curtains. You're actually supposed to put them on different rods. Or like I said before, they have rods that come as a set of two, where you can put your top curtains on a different level and then put your second curtains on the second level, if that makes sense. Maybe I'll try to find a picture somewhere. All right, so moving on to the bigger windows here. Make sure to measure your windows when you go and get your curtain rods. It's very, very important. You want to get the measurements right, because you'll find that if you don't, and you start to put your curtains and your drapes up, they're not going to fit, they're going to look weird, and you have to repeat the whole process by going back to the stores or trying to order it online. So it's best to save time by doing your measurements and then getting your curtains and your curtain rods. All right, so I have all of my hooks in. I'm just visually measuring it to make sure that my sheer curtains and the smaller curtain rods are going to fit. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the curtains on the curtain rod, and then I'll place it on the windows. I'm really, really tempted to leave these windows opened, but I have this 2-story living room that has one wall of all windows, and those ones are open. So I didn't want to leave the dining room open. So I just wanted to give the dining room a little more privacy than the living room, because we do spend a lot more time in the dining room. But again, my house is not in a spot where I have to worry about privacy. This larger window, I will say, gave me the hardest time to do, because it's much larger, and for some reason it felt much higher, which doesn't make sense, but I just found it difficult. And the main thing I was trying to avoid was causing the rod, the black ones, to fall, because that would be a lot of work for me, because I have to then go back and put it back, fix it, do all of my measurements over, and ain't nobody got time for that. Anyway, so this is what the curtains look like. I really, really like it. However, I didn't like the style of curtain and the shade of tan that I got for this room. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these curtains in a whole different room. I also didn't have enough. You'll see here that I only had one panel on the smaller windows, and then I had two on the larger windows. I want to have 2 panels on each window, if that makes sense. And you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. And also, by putting these curtains up, I also realized that my mirror is up higher than I would like it to. I think I've mentioned it before, but yes, the mirror is much higher than I would like it to. This one I cannot do by myself, obviously, but I have to get my contractor to come back and lower the mirror so that it can be in a spot that makes more sense. As for the curtains, as you can see here, I'm actually taking them off, and I have a different set of curtains that I'm going to put here that actually matches the aesthetics a little more, and I like the style of it a lot more. Also, it also fits better lengthwise. It drapes all the way down to the floors. So that is what I'm using here. These I'll also link in my Amazon storefront. I'll link all of the curtains in my Amazon storefront, but especially the ones I ended up using, I'm gonna link so you guys can see if you would like to try it as well. And by the way, all of the curtains here are blackout curtains. They're all blackout curtains. So they're very good quality. I don't really close the whole curtain up. This is basically just for design. What's giving us the privacy is actually the sheer curtains and not the actual drape. So all I'm doing here is I am carefully taking the drapes down and replacing it with the other ones that I like without having to take everything down and start over. This can be kind of annoying, and this process actually took me about 2 hours. I know it looks like it you know, it was easy and I just did it in a heartbeat. But it took me about 2 hours because I had to constantly make sure that, you know, everything is in the place that I want it to be. And also make sure that I'm not breaking my curtain rods and having to screw them in the wall. So I am taking my time here. All right, so I made it to this other side. I have the two panels on the curtains now, and I like this style better. All right, family, this is what the curtain looks like. The lighting is not the best right now. We don't just have the sheer curtains here now. We also have the drapes, and it just makes the place look like it's not unfinished. All right, family, so after putting the curtains up, I let it stay up for a few days and I realized that I actually didn't like it. I love the fact that this room has lots and lots of windows, which means lots and lots of light. One of the things that really sold me about this house was the brightness of it, but I have really, I'm not gonna lie, I have been struggling with what to do with these windows because I have never had so many windows. So they're big, they're wide, they're bright, and in the living room, big, tall, bright windows as well. So I thought I really had to, dress these windows, the ones in the dining room, but I realized that I actually don't want to do that. So what I did was I switched it up. If you all have seen my most recent video, I actually redid the dining room. I changed a few things in here, like the chandelier. I changed the buffet table. I changed the rug. I changed the mirror to a beautiful black and white art piece. So I decided that the room was way too drapey for my liking. I wanted to bring back the natural light in here. So what I did was I decided to put the blinds back up and bring back the sheer curtains, but put them to the side just to dress the windows up a little bit, but to leave the natural light as is. With the blinds, I can open them up or shut them as many times as I want, but it also doesn't look like I'm trying to cover the windows. The windows are big and beautiful, and I want to keep that. So long story short, I have tried many things to just bring this room to life, and I realized that I was doing too much. I just needed something very simple, very simple, and these sheer curtains did it for me. I am really satisfied now with the look of everything, and maybe in the future I'll bring more expensive looking blinds here, but honestly things look really simple and nice right now, and I'm really happy with the final result for now. Until I change it again. All right, family, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already joined the family, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can join the family. And also, please comment your favorite part of today's video. I'm actually trying to do a video series where I'm cleaning and decorating most of the house, because I do want to do a house tour. So if you all are interested in a clean and decorate with me series, please comment series down below and I'll bring a lot more home decor videos for you guys. I'm also working on my second living room. I've shared that on my Instagram page and my TikTok page, but I don't think I've shared it on YouTube. But I'm actually working on decorating my second living room, and it's turning out so good right now, and I cannot wait to show it to my YouTube family. So as I said, comment series down below and I'll bring you guys more videos. Thank you all again so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.